want to go to Yellowstone. I love Yellowstone. My wife's never been to Yellowstone. A lot of my friends I've ever talked to have never been to Yellowstone. I love Yellowstone. I think it's where I don't know. It depends on when you go, but I usually go in the summer, and it's fucking incredible. It's not, what I love is it's so protected, and that anywhere you're walking, you're going to see these buffalo, you're going to see elk. I've seen wolves. I've never seen a bear yet, but that's my dream. I mean, I've seen a bear. I've been to Bear World, but I can't count that. I want to see a bear in its habitat. But I love hot springs. I am like a hot spring enthusiast. I am a fucking I will go anywhere. I will drive. I mean, me and Wesley will drive like 3 hours to go out to these hot springs and drive back the same day. So technically 4 hour trips just to go sit in these nice hot springs. But I love hot springs. And the other day, me and my friend Ben Clough went out to Saratoga Spring, or no, sorry, Spanish Fork for his birthday. And it was just me and him. And we just Googled it. We found it. We hiked to him. That one is fucking incredible. It's seriously, it's got a waterfall. It's got like 6 ponds you can kind of sit in with your buddies, and it is so nice. They're way comfortable, and it's not too hot, but it's like a nice warm hot bath in a way. Like it's not burning you, but it's still like fuck yeah. Anyways, and we got really drunk and we walked there, and then it was worse because it started raining and we walked back completely shit faced. But it was so fun, and I really, really want to go back there and take a ton of people with me, or even camp there. That'd be the shit. I don't know if you can camp, but we'd do it anyways. So, anyways, you guys have got to go check those out. But respect it. That's what I hate. Is I hate going to these hot springs, and seeing people trashing the shit out of them. And like just leaving shit everywhere, glow sticks everywhere, beer cans and all this crap. It's like, you know what? This is natural, and it will stay natural and will stay open only if people are, respecting it and respecting the Mother Earth, the hottest fucking MILF in the world. And it's disgusting how people treat this Earth, because we only have one of them. And you can't rebuild an earth. We can rebuild a building if there's a fire, if there's all kinds of things, but people don't understand that this is one fucking world. We sit on it. We can't go move to the moon. We can't go anywhere. If we destroy this is it. We're done. Like there's nowhere else you can just move to. You can't just move to another island and expect life to go on. I mean, you could to an extent, but who's going to give you food, and how are you going to get food there, and how long is that going to last until the last trees drop for your house? It blows my mind that so many people disrespect this earth. So anyways, not little tangent. Respect the fucking hot springs. Respect Yellowstone. Respect everything. And so, anyways, my dream, another dream, here we go, is when we went to the Spanish Fork Hot Springs, me and Ben met this nice senior citizen, I like how I say that, senior citizen married couple. And anyways, they were just retired. They own a nice, I guess a bed and breakfast type hotel in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. And this is what they do. They bought a book, and they're just hitting up tons. They had no plan. They had no zero destination, and they just decided that today, we're gonna get in the RV, and we're just gonna go and drive and hit up all these hot springs. And that's my fucking dream, like to make enough money, not only just to have that stuff over there, continuing to work, like hence your hotel, but also that you and your wife can pack up and say, hey, let's go hit up all these hot springs that we found in this book at Barnes & Noble. And anyway, so they hit up that one. We told them about Saratoga Springs. They were going to go do that. They were going to go do the one in Fillmore. Meadow Hot Springs is what it's called. But they were going to go do that, and they're going to go, anyways, the dream hot pot location is Yellowstone for sure. There's so many, but you have to be really, really fucking careful on where you go and what areas you go, because you can sit in a pool, but the second you get near the actual boiling point water, volcanic coming out of the ground shit, you're dead. And the place is unreal. Like again, you have to respect Mother Nature, because it's there's good ones and there's bad ones, but at any minute it can change, if that makes sense. Like you could be sitting in there and it could just decide, hey, we're going to send a little bit more volcanic boiling this way, and all of a sudden now you're fried. And I know I've heard stories after stories of people hopping in lakes and doing this crazy shit down there at Yellowstone and boiling alive. And that would be a living hell. I could not imagine boiling alive, not able to really move to swim, and watching your skin melt off you into your skeleton. Anyways, enough with the gruesomeness. Summer plans. So again, Yellowstone, I would love to go. Hot springs, love all hot springs. I love hot lava hot springs. I got so drunk there with my friend Alex and Spencer a year, maybe it was like 2 years ago. I don't know, a year or 2 years ago, and it was insane. I love that place. Yeah, it's kind of a pool that's more directed to the hot spring. So the hot springs not necessarily there. It's just like the water from it goes to the pool. But it's awesome, and there's giant platforms. I remember we were so drunk, and we were on the top ones. And I love that feeling of just having your neuron or your nervous system and certain things that are like, and again, you got to be smart when you're really, really shit faced, because otherwise you'll do stupid stuff and jump off of a building and break your legs. But anyways, no, we were just jumping off the top platform completely drunk, and I remember jumping, and it was like 10, I want to say 10-meter one. But it's insane because you just hit the water and you're like, oh, I guess I should swim now. And you just like sit and think instead of doing what the normal body would do. And it's just interesting how your body reacting in a different way could still actually function, if that makes sense. It just blows my mind how that all works. But anyways, let's see. Lava hot springs I love. I want to for sure go. Me and my other friends. Anyways, me and Derek and I believe it's Brad, Ben, Josh, and some other. Anyways, my close buddies and we love to go to Park City, Utah. We love Park City, and we love to have man trips, if that makes sense. So we'll just go up there and fuck around, and we just get these badass condos right there at Park City Mountain Resort, and we just stay for 2 days, get really, really drunk, go and do whatever. The Alpine Slides classic up there, especially drunk. But I look forward to these days so much, because I think everyone needs guy, or if you're a girl, you need girl time. You need girl time with your girls. We need guy time with the guys. And you just need to hang out and to talk shit and have fun, And I love Park City. I really do. So I'm excited for that. Me and my wife, I have now officially, on June 2nd, been married for one fucking whole year. That means 365 days, you bitches. You fucking bitches. I've been married for a whole fucking year, and I love it. Marriage is the fucking shit. I love the shit out of fucking marriage. It's so badass. No, yes. Marriage is awesome, and I'm excited that I've been married for a whole year. And so for our anniversary, I got this badass hotel up at Deer Valley, Park City, that I remember skiing. I used to work at Deer Valley, if any of you guys know or do not know. I used to be a ski instructor at Deer Valley since I was fucking 14 to like 18. So for 4 years, I was a ski instructor at Deer Valley every winter. You could find me up there, and I was skiing with celebrities. I was skiing with celebrity kids. I was skiing with, so many people, like Mitt Romney's grandson, the Queen of England's daughter, Will Smith's, I guess his name's Jaden Smith, Will Smith's son, the kid in the Karate Kid, Will Smith's, or sorry, not Will Smith, Weird Al Yankovic's daughter, and she was classic. I remember we went in there, she just had this crazy Jewish, froish hair, which again, I'm not racist, I'm just saying it was really, really curly, and I don't even know if Weird Al is Jewish, and it wouldn't matter anyways. But anyways, had this crazy hair, and I was like, where the hell did you get that hair? That's crazy. And she's like, my dad's Weird Al Yankovic. And I'm like, well, your dad's a badass, and I like your dad. And sure enough, yeah, he comes up, picks up his daughter. I'm like, holy shit, you weren't kidding. Also, let's see, yeah, JFK's grandson, somehow, I don't know which one, I don't know, but the poor kid, I remember we were sitting on the ski lift, and he's telling me, I'm kind of scared because all my uncles are dead, and I'm probably gonna die. I'm probably gonna get shot, is what he said. And he was like 9 years old, and I was like, poor kid, 'cause he's probably right. It's sad. I don't know what's up with those Kennedys or the conspiracy theories. Everyone just wants them dead. But anyways, it was interesting because he's like, yeah, my grandpa's John F. Kennedy. or his something. I don't know how it could have gotten past. Well, I guess he has kids and other kids that are not. I don't know. I never gotten to the science of it, but he just said that he was a Kennedy. I think his name. I don't remember his name. Let's see. Who else did I teach? I taught George Costanza from Seinfeld. I taught his daughter. Trying to think of who else I've taught. So many. Oh, Oscar from The Office. I've taught Paris Hilton. Um, she didn't last long. She she quit real quick. She wanted to go shopping, which I don't blame her if you got that much fucking money. But still, she was very nice though. I will give her that. She was very very polite and very nice. Um, the beauties of Park City, I'll tell you what. But anyways, when I used to work up at Deer Valley, and I got to see so much. I fucking love Park City. If I could, it would either be Park City that I'd move to, because it is just a different country there. I mean, here in Utah, we're so, well, better yet, here in Utah County, it is just ran by Mormons, and I have nothing. No, I do have stuff that's wrong with that, but I'm not going to get too much into that because I'll be here for a couple hours. But it's a joke, and it's so cool to go to Park City and kind of get away from it. It's like, holy shit, you guys are normal. You guys are cool. You guys are, you guys drink. That's crazy. Like, it's so nice to be around normal people here in Utah. And I know that's a big reason. I mean, I love Utah. I think it's badass. I really do. The people ruin it for sure. But I think that we have an awesome, awesome place. I mean, fuck, for 30 minutes, I can go out to the middle of the desert and be in sand dunes. 30 minutes, fuck, 5 minutes, I can be right there by the lake because I live by Utah Lake. Then we have, the mountains. If I want to go skiing, I got, an hour. I could be up there at Park City. And then I also, it's just, we have every climate here. And it's awesome. I do love that part of Utah. It's just an awesome region. I just think that the government in certain, it's kind of a joke how it's ran church and state. It's not ran that way. It's church and church. There's no church and state, and if so, it's the church is putting money into the state and telling them, hey, here's how it's going to be. Let me tell you how your liquor laws are going to be. Let me tell you about this. Let me tell you, it's kind of it's retarded. It should not be that way. But I'm not going to get into that. I'm done. Next topic. Let's see. Growing up and your friends who are disappearing. Let's talk about that. This is something that's recently happened. At least I've noticed happening more and more. And here's what's happening is the idea of around 21, 22, 23, 20, not so much 20, but I've just noticed that it's harder to get with your friends, to hang out with your friends, to have fun with your friends, to actually meet up with your friends. It's really weird. Like the people are now considering hanging out on Facebook and chatting for 10 minutes, hanging out. Like that's, yeah, I hung out, we're hanging out. No, I have noticed it's so hard for me to get together with my friends and throw a fucking barbecue or to make I understand we all have different schedules and certain stuff, but it becomes a joke when like people ignore your text messages to an extent. Like, you totally know that they saw that text message, and every time you're ever with them, they're always checking their phone and always on it. And so it's kind of funny. It's like, oh, you're going to ignore my text message for 3-4 days and then come back and say, oh, hey, sorry, I was just doing this, I was doing that. It's like, fuck, dude, it's a joke. Please, if I invite you to something, if I want to do something fun with you, at least fucking give me the courtesy text to say, hey, can't today, sorry, man, or a call or something like that. Like it's silly. Enough said. But I'm just noticing it's harder to get with friends and certain people as their lives begin. And maybe I don't know. Fuck, I'm married, but I still have enough time for my wife, and I still have enough time for my friends. And you find out really quickly. What I'm going at with this is that you find out really, really fucking quickly around this age that who is your true friends, who's going to stick around, who does not talk shit on you. And the best part is people who do talk shit on you act like you would never ever find out because you have true friends and they let you know. So anyways, it's just hard that, I'm a social person. I'm a Gemini zodiac sign, but I'm also ADD, and being that when I am alone at a house, if I'm not doing something, boredom, hence it's suicide for me. Being alone is really, really weird for me. It's just like I feel like I'm not doing or accomplishing anything. I feel depressed. I get depressed when I'm alone. And it's really weird. Like I just wait by the door for my wife because I'm just fucking out of my mind and I'm sad or something. It's really weird how it all kind of works out. But I would love,